Hi, yo, this is Juwandano here. Today we are going to talk about academic words group 10. Okay, so let's dive into it. So these are the academic words group 10 that we are going to discuss today. So it consists of words like adjacent, albeit, assemble, collapse, colleague, compile, conceive, convince, depress, encounter, enormous, forthcoming, incline, integrity, intrinsic, invoke, levy, likewise, nonetheless, notwithstanding, odd, ongoing, panel, persist, pose, reluctance, so-called, straightforward, undergo, whereby, or by which. Okay, let's discuss the meaning. Notice the pronunciation as well as the Indonesian meaning for each word. Okay, so first word is adjacent. Adjacent is dekat. Yeah. So the store is adjacent to the mall. That's an example. Albeit, this is albeit means walaupun. For example, sharks, albeit terrifying, are beautiful fish. Ya. Ikan hiu, sekalipun mengerikan atau walaupun mengerikan, adalah ikan yang cantik, ikan yang indah. Ya. Okay, assemble is merakit or membangun. So you know that if someone assembles a car or if a factory assembles a car, then you know that pabrik itu merakit mobil. Yeah. Collapse, you know this, collapse or pingsan. Colleague means kolega, rekan sekantor. Yeah. Colleague. Then we have compile, nyusun. Conceive, now this is a bit tricky. Basically it means menganggap or memandang sebagai sesuatu. For example, people conceive of English as an easy language to learn. Orang menganggap bahwa bahasa Inggris itu adalah bahasa yang mudah untuk dipelajari. So, you know, you can sense the meaning of conceive. It means something like berpikir tentang sesuatu dan menganggapnya sebagai atau memandangnya sebagai sesuatu. Ya. Now the next word is convince or meyakinkan. For example, he convinced them that the goods he made are good. Dia meyakinkan mereka bahwa barang-barang yang dibikinnya adalah barang-barang yang bagus. Depress is menekan. He depressed the button. Yeah, of course, you know that the other meaning of depressed is like stress, ya, merasa tertekan. That can also mean that too. Encounter is bertemu. It can also mean pertemuan if it is a noun, ya. So bertemu or pertemuan. For example, he encounters a lion. Dia bertemu dengan seekor singa. The encounter terrifies him. Pertemuan dengan singa itu membuat dia merasa ngeri. Ya. Okay, next one is enormous. Enormous means dahsyat, sangat besar, or luar biasa. Ya. For example, enormous waves hit the ship. Gelombang atau ombak yang sangat besar menerjang kapal itu. Ya. Enormous, that's sangat besar, dahsyat, luar biasa. Forthcoming means akan datang. His forthcoming book is about peace. Incline, condong ke arah sesuatu. For example, teenagers are inclined to imitate their peers. Ya. Remaja cenderung atau condong untuk meniru teman-teman sebayanya. Peers is teman-teman sebaya. Okay. Integrity is integritas. You know that. Intrinsic is intrinsic in our Indonesian language. That is sesuatu kualitas dari dalam diri. So it's not something outside selves, but it is something that we have inside that originates from our inner aspect. Yeah. Invoke is mengundang, but here it is mengundang arwah or kekuatan gaib. It can also mean mengutip suatu hukum atau suatu peraturan. Yeah, for example, they hold a ritual to invoke the spirit. Mereka mengadakan sebuah ritual untuk mengundang arwah. Yeah, so the word invoke here is usually used with things which are from spiritual matters, from religions, and from those kinds of realm, those kinds of areas. You cannot say, I invoke my friends to my party. Yeah. That doesn't work with the word invoke, because invoke is used with, divine power, spiritual power, religious figure, things like that. In the case of the second meaning, the example is they invoke the law in order to defend their argument. So invoke here is used with something like law or rules or regulation. Levy is mengenakan pajak. Likewise, demikian juga halnya dengan example, lions like me. Likewise, humans like me too. Yeah. Nonetheless, walaupun demikian. Example, it is raining. Nonetheless, we still come to class. Hujan, tapi walaupun demikian, kami masih datang ke kelas. Then notwithstanding, it also means walaupun, notwithstanding. For example, we still buy the food notwithstanding the high prices. Kami masih membeli makanan-makanan itu walaupun harganya mahal. Notwithstanding the high prices, walaupun harganya mahal. Ya. Odd, aneh. Ya. Let me give you some synonyms of odd. You have also, I think you are familiar with strange, right? You are familiar with weird. Yeah. Weird also means aneh. Bizarre also means aneh. Peculiar. Yeah. Also this one, outlandish. Yeah. So it's there are some words which mean the same thing. Yeah. One is odd. You can also say strange, weird, bizarre, peculiar, outlandish, yeah, and probably some other words, yeah, which you can find in the dictionary. Ongoing is sedang berlangsung. For example, the ongoing meeting has been running for 2 hours. Ya. Rapat yang sedang berjalan itu sudah berlangsung selama 2 jam. Ya. Let me write it down. The meeting has been running for 2 hours. Or you can say, my study is still ongoing. Penelitian saya atau studi saya masih sedang berlangsung. Panel is dewan. A panel of experts means dewan pakar. Persist means bersikeras, tidak mau pergi. For example, if your fever persists, please see a doctor. Kalau demammu masih ada, masih bersikeras tidak mau pergi, silakan atau pergilah ke dokter. Pose is memunculkan pertanyaan. For example, this situation poses a question. Will we finally defeat virus? So pose a question is a fixed expression. It is a common expression, which means mengajukan pertanyaan or memunculkan pertanyaan. Pose a question. Yeah. Of course, the second meaning is, as you have been familiar with that, pose means berpose, berfoto. Okay, that's pose. Next one is reluctance. Reluctance is enggan or malas. He is quite reluctant to do the homework, for example. Then the so-called is yang disebut. For example, I don't know the so-called K-pop. Saya nggak tahu apa sih yang disebut sebagai K-pop itu. Yang disebut-sebut sebagai K-pop itu saya nggak ngeh, saya nggak paham, ya. Oke, straightforward, langsung pada sasaran, tidak berbelit-belit. For example, give me a straightforward explanation about the case. Yeah. Straightforward. Then you have undergo, is mengalami or menjalani. Students undergo a series of tests. Para siswa menjalani atau mengalami serangkaian tes. Ya. Whereby is dengan cara, for example, a system whereby people can travel without leaving their homes. Sebuah sistem dengan cara apa orang-orang bisa bepergian tanpa harus meninggalkan rumah mereka. Okay, that's the words and the meanings of academic words group 10. Now you can do the exercise. As usual, instruction is complete the blanks with the right words. So you have some sentences here. Each sentence containing a blank, maybe just one letter of the target words, yeah? And then you have to supply the words. You have to supply the right word. For example, the location of the bar is and then you work out the rest of this word. You find out from the list of the words that we have discussed. Okay. So take some time to do this exercise. So that's it, students. Academic words group 10. Okay, students, that's it. Academic words group 10. Study them. Have a good one and good luck.